Wondering why she has suddenly ghosted on you and despite being certain that she was into you is confusing. You were sure you had a connection with her, but now she has suddenly started ignoring your text and declining your calls. Weird, right? Well, actually, this might be a good sign, so don't fret just yet. Sometimes women do things to keep you on your toes to make sure that you're on your best behavior. So keep watching to learn all of the possible reasons and explanations as to why a girl might ignore you even though she likes you. Like and subscribe. She wants you to pay attention. Sometimes a girl's seemingly odd behavior is actually just a cry for attention. She probably isn't doing this with a malicious intent though. She just wants to be recognized and appreciated by you. Were you possibly taking her for granted or forgetting to compliment her? Perhaps you've been super busy with work or other commitments and she's taking this personally. Women can really take these things to heart and feel quite disheartened if they suspect that you are not as into them as you once were. This is a massive turn-off for women and they will almost certainly stop backing away from the relationship when they feel this way. So, to remedy this, make sure you are much more vocal and intentional when it comes to compliments and showing your appreciation for her. Tell her often what you like about her and take her out on meaningful dates. Remember, actions speak louder than words. She wants you to know that she has options. This can seem kind of mean-spirited and uncalled for, but sometimes a girl just wants you to know that if you don't make the effort, buddy, she has no reason to stick around and she won't. It's no mystery that guys often become very complacent in relationships, and it can leave the girls feeling undervalued and underappreciated. So to counter this, she may suddenly go quiet on you and start posting on her social media more about being out and about with other people, particularly other guys. Personally, I do not think this is healthy behavior, but she's simply letting you know that she won't wait around if you won't give her the time of day that she desires. So, you can either respond to this by getting upset and frustrated, or up your game and show her what you are really made of. She's feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes ignoring is simply a response to feeling overwhelmed by a current situation or maybe a current event. Maybe things have been going really well, but also progressing rather fast, and she just needs a second to process everything. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it is important to give her the time and the space that she needs to collect her thoughts. For you, I understand it's going to be a very unnerving time, but it's important to give her space and allow her to figure out exactly how she's feeling and what she wants from the relationship. Putting unnecessary pressure on her probably won't help her feel any less overwhelmed, so follow her lead. She's playing hard to get. She might just be playing hard to get. And this is sometimes very frustrating, but nonetheless a popular tactic often employed by a lot of women in the world of dating. Usually though, this is a good sign that a woman is interested in you, but wants you to actively pursue and chase her, rather than the other way around. Women love the chase. It makes them feel special and desired. So if you notice that she is suddenly talking to you less and less and less, she probably wants you to really show her how much you want her through your words and actions. She's overthinking. Women often have a habit of overthinking. This is true in dating and relationships. She may be subconsciously comparing herself to other women or overanalyzing the way that she has presented herself to you. Things you probably didn't even notice could be really playing on her mind. This is a sign though that she really likes you and is afraid of losing you, and so as a result she is preoccupied with making sure she's giving you the very best impression. So when she starts to feel like maybe she made a wrong move, she steps back. During this time, she's probably busy reflecting and waiting to see if you raise anything with her. If this could potentially be the issue at hand, make sure you reassure her and let her know that you like her exactly who she is and how she is right now. She's actually busy. A reason that we often forget. She is simply just really busy. Things happen, life gets in the way. Her ignoring you as a result of this may not be a deliberate attempt after all. Whilst it's very easy to argue that even the busiest person can usually spare a few moments for a quick text or phone call, sometimes people do genuinely forget, and isn't because they don't care or because they've had enough of you. Consider asking her how things in her personal life are going. Perhaps let her know that you haven't heard from her in a while and you just want to check in with her and make sure everything is okay. Framing your questions about her rather than you shows that you care about her, and she is far less likely to respond in a very toxic way. She will be more open and honest. It's common, but maybe she's been hurt before. Sadly, there may be a chance that a man has abused her trust and good nature before. Unfortunately, this can leave some everlasting scars on a woman, and it makes her more wary and cautious of any future romantic interactions. Tread tentatively. In these cases, she needs your compassion and understanding. Maybe your relationship was really progressing and she got scared that she's going to get hurt again and she's not prepared for that risk. Be sure to reassure and comfort her, show her genuine acts of love and kindness, and this will win her trust and affection. She isn't that into you. I know, not what you wanted to hear, right? But it could be a possibility, let's be honest. She simply may not be as into you as she initially thought. Maybe she just liked the chase and was looking for something fun and non-serious. Or maybe that initial spark has faded and she's trying to let you down easily. See, if she's given you any other signs of not being very invested into the relationship, and if she is, maybe time to cut ties. Ignoring someone is a good way of, well, we say good way of letting them down gently, but it's kind of toxic. And they hope that the longer that they ignore you, you get the message. If she's doing this and seems genuinely disinterested in you, might be time to say goodbye. She's emotionally unavailable. An emotionally unavailable woman will find romantic relationships incredibly difficult. She will actively avoid deep conversations and anything which elicits more meaningful emotions. She will likely be impossible to please and will probably be something of a perfectionist. Through conversations and her behavior, you will likely notice that she keeps things pretty shallow. She avoids any topics surrounding her past or emotional experiences. If you notice a pattern of this type of behavior, she probably isn't ready for any meaningful kind of relationship. And as such, whenever she feels like you're getting too close, she will pull away. This type of scenario can be really difficult to navigate through. If you're really into this girl, then it might be worth sticking things out, but be prepared for a rocky road ahead. She wants you to make the first move. Women tend to love when you make the first move and take control of the relationship. They don't want to feel like they are nagging you for your time and your attention. So if you notice she's taken a step back, chances are that she's waiting to see if you will take the lead. Message her first and initiate meetups and see how she responds. She may be a little hesitant at first, but if she seems to react positively to more engagement from your end, this is probably why. Women tend to retreat when they sense a lack of reciprocity in the relationship. So make sure to quickly ease all her potential fears and worries and let her know that you are into her. That's all for today's video. We hope you found it interesting. Be sure to check out our page for more relationship tips and hacks. See you soon. Bye-bye.